Okay, students, we're going to be studying Colonial America this unit. So this is chapter 3. I'm in your online textbook. And what I'm going to do is just examine the chapter opener real quick. It tells you the dates, okay, so you can get an idea of when in time this takes place. It tells you a little bit about Pocahontas. And down here, you can click on more information. You can listen to the little story. But we're going to focus on the maps. So we're going to go to place and time. Kind of gives us an idea geographically of where and when um, this takes place. So the setting is very important in a story, and U.S. history is just a story. Okay, so let's look at this is a map of the United States from 1750. So you can see this was about, what, 250 years ago? um, you can kind of see where the different colonial powers were. So here's the British. That's where, that's the beginning. That's what we're going to be studying, Colonial America. That's where it started. And then the French control all of this. Okay. The Spanish control Florida, part of Georgia and Alabama, and then into the southwestern United States. I want to point out this little river here, the Ohio River. It's actually a big river. But it is important because in a few years from 1750, there's a war going to break out between the British and the French over that land. They want to control that river. Okay, so that that event is very important. It's going to be called the French and Indian War. It's basically the French and their friends, the Indians, against the British. So the British are calling it the French and Indian War. Um, it's also called the 7 Years' War, but that's a whole nother story. So I want you to kind of be thinking about that as we're studying the colonies, and that's going to happen in the future. The French and Indian War is going to lead into the American Revolution, where we're getting our independence from Great Britain. So that's coming up in the future. But in the meantime, what we're going to study are these colonies. We're going to learn about um, the differences in the colonies. So there were differences in them. We have the New England colonies up here, the middle colonies, and the southern colonies. So that's what we're going to be focusing on. And the next thing you're going to do is log into the textbook and go to chapter 3, lesson 1 to get started. Of course, you can always examine this further. There's a timeline down here too that's interactive, meaning you can click on it and explore it.